Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Nick Little from Indie Boards and Cards, and we're looking at Trickster, Champions of Time by Daniel Solis. Game for 2 to 7 players that he originally published on his own. Daniel loves experimenting and trying new things out.
Yeah, he does.
You go through, drive through cards and try his stuff, and then sometimes it advances to something a little bigger.
That's right.
What we have here. So, you talk about Trickster and what we're trying to do.
Trickster is a trick-taking game, but it's very different from most trick-taking games for a few reasons. So, first of all, you're gonna have a deck that's composed of seven types of characters in 8 different suits or colors or dimensions, as they're called in the game. The way that, and the deck can vary from game to game because the box comes with 14 characters, so you'll only play with 7 of those 14.
Okay.
All the characters have a different ability, but that character's ability will be the same no matter what suit it is.
Right.
So that's part of why it's different. It has a variable deck. Another one is that typically in trick-taking games, the leader sets the tone for the trick. They play a suit, and you got to follow the suit, or you have to trumpet, etc. So it's different in this game because the leader doesn't really have any control over how the trick plays out, the order for the trick. So when you're the leader, or whenever you play a card, you're going to activate its ability that's shown on the bottom.
That's right. So we have the Nomad here. Zoom in. Okay. Because we each have a hand of cards.
We each have a hand of cards.
A few cards face up on the table.
That's right. Kind of a discard pile.
That's right.
And then you'll play a card, and you'll use its ability as the leader. And then the trickster, who's the person on the left, the name of the game, they determine how the trick is played. So if, for example, I played the Nomad. Let's say that you play the Nomad, so that it makes sense in order. Here we go.
Okay, so I play the Nomad first.
You played the Nomad, so then if I have a hand of, say, all these magicians in this Nomad, I have one of 3 options as far as how the trick's going to go. I can play a Nomad myself.
Here, we'll put it in order.
Okay. And then everyone else in the hand is going to have to play a Nomad. Instead, I could play a magician that matches the suit, in which case everyone's going to have to play that suit, black suit.
Yep.
I could, however, play no match. So I'm not matching the character or the suit, in which case everyone else that plays is going to have to play a card that doesn't match the cards that are already in the trick.
Yep.
What happens in the game is if you can't play a card because you can't follow the rule that the trickster has set, you bust. And when you bust, you take all of the cards and you put them in your tableau. You don't want cards in your tableau because you're going to score a point for every card that you have left in your tableau at the end of the game. However, there is a shoot the moon mechanic to it. So if you have the most cards in a color, you get to discard them before scoring. So there is, and a lot of the cards have ways for you to manipulate the cards that are in your tableau or your hand or the trash or other people's tableau, etc. So there's a lot of jockeying for position in the middle of the late game to try and take control of some of the colors even after you bust. If everyone is able to follow the suit, then the trickster busts and they have to do it.
Okay, which could be good.
Right, it can be good if you follow color and everybody follows. Yeah, it's not so bad.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And you play until someone runs out of cards.
Somebody runs out of cards, exactly. Everybody else puts all their cards in their hand into their tableau. So that's another kind of strategy you could have. You could be sandbagging multiple yellow cards in your hand, and people might think that they're safe with 3, and you make it 4 after the hand ends, and that's a valid strategy. And then you play 3 hands. So typically we see, especially in demoing and showing the game to people, is in the first hand, because they're not familiar with the cards, they're kind of learning the different combos and the interactions between the cards. And then in the second and third hands, they kind of have mastered how the cards work together, and you see like a little bit higher level of gameplay.
Right. It's interesting as well because your hand, like I always wanted the game to last a bit longer. Like I felt like I needed more cards in hand, but it works the way it is.
Yeah.
Because
it ends just like a moment before you want it to end, and you're like, oh man, I meant to do this one more thing, and you couldn't.
Yeah, so it works well that way. Very nice. There's an expansion as well.
There is. It's not going to be in retail. We'll have to see how well Trickster does. If it does, Daniel's made a ton of content for it. So
yes, he has. Yeah. Multiple decks there, multiple worlds.
Yes, that's true.
So you get to explore Trickster, Champions of Time.
That's right.
Thank you, Nick.